my name is Ayaan. Andy, last year, my peaceful, quiet neighborhood turned into a full-blown battlefield. It all started because of a mailbox. Yeah, you heard that right. A mailbox. I know it sounds ridiculous, but trust me, by the end of this story, you'll understand exactly how far I and her can go, and how far I had to go to get my life back. It all started on a Monday morning. I walked outside, coffee in hand, birds chirping, sun shining, and then I saw it. A bright red violation notice slapped onto my front door like a public humiliation sticker. Mailbox non-compliant, fixed within 2 days or face fines. I just stared at it, completely confused. My mailbox. The same mailbox that had been here when I bought the house. The same one that literally half the neighborhood had. So I marched straight over to the HOA office. Inside, behind a massive desk, sat her Karen of the HOA. Short blonde bob, glasses perched on the edge of her nose, and the kind of smile that says, "Enjoy ruining people's day." She looked at me over her glasses and sighed, "Well, Ayaan, rules are the rules. Your mailbox is 2 inches taller than the approved height." 2 inches. Apparently, 2 inches were threatening the structural integrity of the entire neighborhood. At first, I decided to just let it go. Why start a war over a mailbox? But that was just the beginning. The next week, another notice. Grass too tall. My grass was 2,75 inches. The rule said 2,5 inches. Then another one, trash can visible from street. It wasn't visible, unless you were spying from Karen's bedroom window. Wait, I'm 90% sure she was. And then it escalated. Unauthorized plant species in your garden. Apparently, the rosebush my mother gave me, from her old home country, was not on their approved plant list. It started feeling personal, like it was being specifically targeted. Neighbors would whisper to me, "She is going after you because you didn't vote for her in the high election." The breaking point came one evening when he got home from a long, tiring day at work. Taped to my garage door was a letter, "Final notice by $1,87 in fines or face legal action." That was it. I snapped. I stormed into the next high meeting, the monthly gathering where 5 power-hungry volunteers ran the neighborhood like a tiny government. As soon as he walked in, Karen smirked. "Ah, Ayaan, here to discuss your violations?" He stood up in front of everyone and sighed, "Karen, why are you doing this? My yard is clean, my mailbox is fine, my plants are healthy. So what is the real reason?" She replied loudly, "You clearly don't respect the rules of this community." But the room went silent. You could tell people were just tired of her petty dictatorship. But here's where everything shifted. An older neighbor named Mr. Thompson stood up. He'd been living here for 20 years. He said, "Karen issued me a fine because my wind chime was too spiritual. She fined my daughter for drawing with chalk on the sidewalk. She fined my wife for hanging laundry behind the house. Enough is enough." And then, one by one, other people started standing up, sharing their own stories, their complaints, showing receipts, photos, even video. It turned out, Karen had been abusing her power for years, targeting anyone and everyone for the smallest things. The rest of the HOA board was just stunned. Karen looked like someone had just unplugged her soul. That night, a group of US homeowners got together. We printed out every unreasonable fine, every ridiculous rule violation, every single complaint. We documented everything. And guess what? We found a rule hidden deep in our community bylaws. Section 4 bukaan diafragma. Line 17, any board member may be removed with a vote of 60% of homeowners. So we started knocking on doors. We talked to every single person in the neighborhood. We explained everything that had been happening. It took us 3 days. And on the 4th day, we called for a special HOA meeting. It was voting time. Karen sat there with her arms crossed, completely confident. She truly believed nobody would dare vote against her. But when the results came in, 83% voted to remove her. Her jaw dropped so hard you could practically hear it hit the table. She was done. Gone. Her little empire was destroyed. After she was removed, we elected a new board. People who actually cared about the neighborhood, not about measuring grass with a ruler. All my fines were erased. My mailbox, officially approved. And my mother's rose plant, it's now on the approved plant list. The neighborhood feels alive again. Kids play outside. People actually talk to each other without fear of getting a random fine. And as for Karen, she moved away. Rumor has it she tried to join another hardboard somewhere else. God bless those poor people. So yeah, that's the story of how my heart tried to ruin my life over 2 inches, but ended up losing everything instead. If you're ever dealing with a power-hungry heart, just remember, you are not alone. And sometimes, all it takes to bring down a tyrant is standing up together. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.